la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Inspired by women, niggas say that I treat them different. Niggas be bitches, hoes be bitches, I don't see no difference. Shawty, my aim is different. DC, my English iffy. Solo I be, but I'm on my feet. I got these angels with me. Tired of making money, I'm on to making history. Fuck how they feel, I keep shit realer than a documentary. Shit, I be feeling like real niggas don't make it to 50. And I be feeling Malcolm Martin, the pop would defend me. I'm focused on chicken, my quarters on frigid. Don't trust no sheep robbers, don't trust no dirty bitches. Sipping Moscato with models, having exotic dishes. But it don't mean shit unless I know that my genre respect it. I deserve praise, I deserve applause. Draws by bad bras whenever the curtains go. It's all work, no days off. I'm on a great run, Wale for long. Make sure that they always talk to me. Make sure these bitches ain't off to me. Make sure they give them my all, and now they know that we on. Don't ever hold your applause for me. Don't ever hold your applause for me. Don't ever hold your applause for me. Don't ever hold your applause. Real nigga shit though. Don't ever hold your applause for me. GQ Man of the Year, Cuddy, Drizzy, and me. Wanna wait for a little, let my wisdom increase. When you winning obese, all your haters fatigued. Got me counting my blessings, it took me Haiti to see. When you rapping, how you rapping, bitches pack up and leave. When you rapping, now I'm rapping, they fellatio free. I was pacing myself, hope you patient as me. Plus I got a lot of niggas ain't making to see it. We black niggas with ambition, they gon' respect it. And I know I'm kinda vain, but what real nigga is it? I'm trying to style on some bitches and keep it introspective. I'm trying to stun on like everybody who second guessed it. Wale. Make sure that they always talk to me. Make sure these bitches ain't off to me. Make sure they give them my all, and now they know that we on. Don't ever hold your applause for me. 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 Don't ever hold your applause for me.
I feel like an influencer is someone that influences people to do things. Like, for example, on my page, I mainly do like fashion and stuff like that. So I'm influencing fashion trends, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or someone that does like cooking, they're giving you different recipes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel like anyone can be an influencer. Like someone that's got 5 followers can be an influencer. If those 5 people are influenced by what you post, then you're an influencer.
Yeah.
Only difference is that you've got a bigger platform and you're influencing more people.
I don't know if I would agree with that, like the whole 5 people you can be an influencer, because I feel like the term influencer comes with a certain amount of people that you're influencing. For example, if I there's like because hear what I'm saying, yeah. If I started, I don't know, a Twitter page, yeah, and I had one follower, am I an influencer? If that one person retweets
Other
everything I
people
put.
wouldn't you see other people wouldn't you see other people wouldn't see you as an influencer, but that one person that follows you will see you as one.
Influence
if
them,
you're
bro.
influencing them to do.
I was on mute, huh, y'all? I was on mute. My bad, y'all. We live today on Daily Dose of Dee, okay? We doing it live today because I wasn't able to get that recorded in, but I still made a commitment and dedication to come on here today. So we're doing Daily Dose of Dee live today on Think About It Thursday. Can y'all hear me out there? Shout out to Empress Sharon and Y Kells and True Daughter of Darkness in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Can I get a heart or something to make sure that y'all can hear me? Because I was on mute for about a minute, y'all. But I'm going to do Daily Dose of Dee, Think About It Thursday, the word of the day, and everything live. So I won't really be interacting that much with the chat because I'm going to still give you this good information at Daily Dose of Dee. Y'all can hear me? Somebody give me a heart in the chat, please, or thumbs up or a yes or something to make sure for me, please, that y'all can hear me. Hi, always. Thank you for coming. We hear you. Thank you. Thank you, and for sharing. Thank you. So today is Think About It Thursday, okay? And the quote of the day is influence or influencer. Okay? Good, bad, or good or bad. Only you can decide. If you're going to be an influence or influencer, you can decide if it's going to be good or bad. So that should tell you what the word of the day is at Tell the Truth Thursday. Influence is the power to indirectly or intangible affect something, while an influencer is someone who has that power. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let me get this together. Y'all, thank you for tuning in. Give me 1 second. All right. So our title for today is Navigating the World of Influence and Influencers. That's what we're going to talk about today. And to start it off, we're going to talk about the nature of influence. So we see that there's influence all the time, right? Influence, like you said, it could be good or bad, correct? So, and an influencer can be good or bad as well. So we're going to go into the depth of those things because we want to have a good influence on people and be a good influence. So in the contemporary world, the concepts of influence and influencers have been pivotal in shaping opinions, behaviors, and trends. From personal decisions to global movements, the power of influence can be observed across various spheres of life. Understanding the dynamics of influence and the role of influencers provide insight into how society evolves and adapts in their ever-changing landscape. So in today's world, the concept of influence and influencers can, like I said, change your opinions, behaviors. It could be a trend. People can influence you to act a certain way. They can have put their opinion upon you, or you can even follow the trends of today. So the nature of influence is the capacity to affect the character, the development, or behavior of someone or something. It operates through a variety of channels, including interpersonal relationships, media, cultural, and technology. Influence can be direct, such as advice from a trusted friend, or indirect, like the subtle impact of society norms. The effectiveness of influence often depends on the credibility, reliability, and the authority of the source. So throughout history, we had influence that were driven behind certain politicians, cultures, and societal changes. So you had your figures like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, exemplify how individuals' voices inspire collective action. Those people are considered influencers, and their influence stemmed not only from the words that they were saying, but from their authenticity and commitment to their cause. Like I said, y'all, I'm gonna try to read the chat, and I'm trying to do this, so bear with me. Okay, y'all. Hey, Blended, I'm live, so I can't really read the chat, but bear with me. I'm getting through it, y'all. So we are gonna talk about how the rise of influencers. That's what we're going to talk about now. What is the rise of influencers? So, in the digital age, the term influencer has taken on a specific connotation, referring to individuals with leverage platforms like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, okay, and Facebook. These influences vary widely in focus, from beauty, fashion, to fitness, to technology, and activism. What unites them is their ability to shape public opinion and consume behavior through the content. Social media influence often blur the lines between personal and professional life, creating a sense of intimacy and trust with their followers. This connection makes their recommendations and opinions highly persuasive. Brands recognize this power, and they invest heavily in influencing marketing to promote products and services. So we can see the rise of influencers as today, like they said, on social media platforms. Like me personally, I ain't trying to influence you to do nothing bad. I offer suggestions. But I would be considered an influencer. They use I use Instagram, I use YouTube, I use TikTok, and you influence people to listen to you, right? So social media has all-time rise of influencers, because a lot of it is to just for propaganda for your brand, and also for the negative side of it as well, which we're going to go ahead and go into. Okay, so a lot of brands recognize that there is a rise of influencers, and they use this as power to heavily influence people as for marketing purposes, promoting products and services. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the double-edged sword of an influence. Yes, we're going to talk about the double-edged sword, y'all, because we know this could be a double-edged sword. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't read everybody in there because I am doing this live. So, shout out to everybody, and thank y'all for coming. While influence can be a force for good, it also carries potential risk. Positive influence can empower individuals, fosters community, and drive meaningful change. For instance, influencers who advocate for mental health awareness or environmental sustainability use these platforms to educate and inspire action. However, influence can also cause harmful behaviors and unrealistic standards. The lives of influencers often present an idealized reality, leading to issues like comparison, low self esteem, and criticism. Additionally, the rise of fake influencers and misinformation challenge the authenticity and integrity of online influence. So let's talk about how this is a double-edged sword. So when you're using this in a positive way, you empower individuals to be a better person. You help foster the community, help the community. You are using your influence in a good way that drives a meaningful purpose. It has a meaning. While you're, like it says, we use the influence to promote good health, mental, physical, spiritual health, to help the environment. And we use these platforms to educate and inspire action. Now, the double-edged sword is to this that a lot of people or influencers use it to advocate harmful behavior, okay, and unrealistic standards. We see on platforms, on all social media platforms, where there's always a belittling of people, bringing up people's personal information, downgrading people, and just straight acting a fool, okay? And say you're a content creator or influencer, whatever. You're an influencer. But this can be harmful. That's why influence has a double-edged sword, because this type of behavior is considered not good for the community, for the environment, for the people in general. So that's why it's considered a double edged sword. Okay. So let's talk about avoiding bad influence. How can we avoid bad influence? We're going to go ahead and get right into that. Okay. So, how we avoid bad influence is to avoid falling prey to bad influence. Individuals should practice mindfulness and critical thinking. Why did we know that was going to happen? Be selective about the content you consume and the people you follow. Focus on sources that align with your values and promote positivity, authenticity, and growth. Avoid engaging with content that's negative, with unrealistic standards, or misinformation. Building a strong sense of self awareness is the key. Understand your goals, your values, and your priorities so that the external influences don't derail you from your path. Surround yourself with supported and like minded individuals who encourage your personal development rather than hinder. Finally, develop media literacy skills. Let me say that again. Finally, develop media literacy skills to recognize manipulative tactics and distinguish genuine information from deceptive content. Question motives beyond advertisement. Okay, question those motives and or virtual trends, because you know that's a lot going on as well. This is what happens when you go live. See, you go live, you got to take it. Okay, so you want to avoid things that have trends and that seek diverse perspectives, so you'll become well rounded. Okay, that's what we want to do. So to avoid being around a bad influence, you want to surround yourself and select things that support your values, support your goals, It uplifts you. It doesn't derail you from the path that you're on. So you're going to surround yourself with those like-minded individuals who encourage your personal development rather than hindering it. Okay. This is how we can avoid that. We don't want to fall prey to bad influences. And we're going to practice our mindfulness, all right, and your critical thinking. So this is going to help you to avoid being around bad influence or bad influences. Keep that in mind now. So we're going to talk about navigating influence responsibly. How can we navigate it responsibly? Both influencers and audience share responsibility in navigating the landscape of influence. Influencers must prioritize authenticity, transparency, and ethical practices, disclosing, disclosing sponsored content, promoting accurate information, and being mindful of their impact are essential steps in maintaining trust and credibility. Audience, on the other hand, should approach influence critical, developing media literacy, questioning sources, and distinguishing between genuine recommendation and paid promotion. This can help individuals make more informed decisions. How do we navigate responsibility? If you are an influencer, you want to share good, upbuilding things to people, help them prioritize things in their life, promote accurate information and content, and be mindful of your crowd. Now, if you're in the audience, how you're going to be responsible is this is what I always say: question everything and do your own research so you can distinguish between what's being real and what's being fake. And this is going to help you to make more informed decisions to see if you want to be around that type of audience or what audience is going to influence you or what influence is going to influence you. Okay? So it's that time at Daily Dose of Dee that we go ahead and break down 10 key principles for being a good influence. Okay? Let's go ahead and start with number one. Lead by example. Well, of course, if you're going to be an influencer, right, that's what you want to do. You want to lead by example. So your actions often speak louder than your words. Determine the qualities, your value, such as kindness, honesty, and responsibility. Practice what you preach. Okay, very right. Practice what y'all preach. Consistently builds credibility and trust. Lead by example. If you are saying certain things, like I speak to you and I say that I meditate, I actually do that. Affirmations, I actually do that. Exercise, I got to get back to doing it. But I try to lead by example because, like I tell you, half this time, most of this stuff is for me. Is just to see who it can help as well. So, what is number two? Number two is communicate positively. So, we're going to use our words. Here we go. Live. You know, when you're live, everything's going to, we're going to use our words to encourage and uplift others. So, we're going to offer constructive criticism rather than harsh judgment, focusing on solutions instead of problems. So when you are communicating positively, and they should have this in here, this means what? You're going to listen more and talk less, right? Unless you need to talk. And when you do speak, you're going to use uplifting and encouraging words. And if there is criticism, don't do it with judgment or harsh. So, because I am the same way. If you are going to criticize me, if you come at a way like, D, May I offer? Y'all feel me? Or let me suggest something instead of, well, this is what you need to do. Oh, you just this and that. Man, that's gonna make me just turn away. You trying to influence me in a bad, negative way, okay? So positive, communicate positive. What is number three? Number three is show empathy and understanding. Understand the perceptive and perspectives, and challenges of others. Listen actively and offer support when needed. So you're going to show empathy and understanding. Definitely understanding, like I've been saying, no one's perfect. Everyone has challenges and obstacles that they gotta go through. So go ahead and show empathy. And of course, like I mentioned before, listen actively and offer support when needed. I have to say I'm guilty of sometimes offer support and they be like, I didn't ask you for that. I'd be like, my bad. But if I had to learn or ask, do you want my opinion? Do you mind if I suggest something? Because sometimes the support is just listening. Okay. So let's go on to be authentic, which is number 4. Stay true to your values and your beliefs. Authenticity inspires trust and respect. Avoid trying to be perfect. Acknowledge your mistakes and show a willingness to grow. Stay true to your values, to what you believe in. This is gonna, when you are true to who you are and the words that you're saying, it just helps people trust you and respect you. Don't try to be perfect though, because we all make mistakes. Y'all see me make mistakes on words and things all the time, and I acknowledge those mistakes, but I use them as a chance to grow. Okay. So speaking of growth, number 5 is encourage growth. We're going to encourage growth by inspiring others to pursue their goals and improve themselves. Share knowledge and experience to help others learn and navigate through challenges. Encourage each other to pursue their goals, to make a better person, to improve themselves. Hey, I see your goal is to make this book. Ooh, I'm encouraging you to do that. Encourage others to be a better self. We don't want to hear that negative talk. We want you to talk like you queens and kings, okay? We want to share knowledge and experience and helping others learn and navigate through challenges, okay? So, what is number 6? I'm trying to get through these so I can talk to the chat in a minute. Number 6, practice integrity. Ooh, that word integrity. Be honest and uphold strong ethical standards in all aspects of life. Build trust by staying true to your commitment and values. Practice integrity. Be honest to what you stand for and who you stand for and what you believe. And this should show in all aspects of life. So let's talk about this a minute because there's a concept, and let me see how I'm going to say it. The concept to some is that social media is not part of their life. In fact, I heard that last night on my sister's platform, that social media is not life. I am honest with myself to know that social media affects my life. So how I uphold myself on this app or any other social media platforms is part of my life. So I have to live accordingly because to me, this right here is life. It's technology. It's the way of the future, and this is life. So I be honest and uphold my standards the way I should be. Ain't no fake this over here. This, you get what you see over here. And this is being honest in all aspects of my life. And hopefully that builds trust to my supporters, trust for my family or my friends. Okay. So let's go to number 7. Promote inclusivity and respect. Foster a sense of belonging by respecting diverse perspectives and backgrounds. Stand against prejudice and discrimination. So this one is interesting to me because those that know me know that I sort of came from what they call like the conscious community. That's how I was brought to YouTube. And unfortunately, I didn't see a lot of, um, there were diverse perspectives, but it's a lot of what they call prejudice or discriminatory acts, or they don't respect each other's opinion. And it's very easy to do that on this app because first of all, it's not in physical person, right? We're behind the screen. But we want to promote respect. I love getting other people's perspective and views, and I like other people's backgrounds because I'm showing respect to them. That doesn't mean I have to agree with it at all. I don't have to agree with it, but I'm giving you the respect to have your opinion and to show, hey, this is how I think. I love that. So by gaining respect, you're going to stand against prejudice and discrimination. What's number 8? Focus on impact. So think about how your actions and words will affect others. Use your platform or position to advocate for positive change and address important issues. Think about how your actions will affect others. Like I said, we tend to think, not everybody, tend to think that this platform or social media, it doesn't affect others' lives or your own life. But I want you to really take the time to think about how your actions and the words affect each other in person and on this app. So use any type of platform you have uh, as a position to advocate positive change and address issues or even have a little fun. Do that as well, but do something that's uplifting. Let's go to number 9. Be resilient and optimistic. Okay. Show strength and optimism in the face of challenges. Help others see opportunities in difficulties, inspiring them to persevere. Be real resilient. I'm sorry. Dang, I said that one. Be resilient. See, y'all probably messing up. Show your strength even though you're facing challenges. As I've been saying, everybody has challenges. Everybody faces problems. It was a challenge for me today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to just do a live. And I'm doing it. And I really don't like to do it like this because I like to interact with the chat, but it's okay. But I still was like, you know what? I'm going to still go out here and put this message out. So even through difficulties, inspire yourself to just go ahead and face those challenges. I tell my family and my friends, it's okay to be in a feeling of how you're feeling at that time. Take that moment, take whatever time you need, but don't stay in that depressed state or that challenge state. See the challenge, go ahead and face whatever you're feeling. It might be a day or two, and then move on. Because this shows that you can persevere through difficulty. This is the type of influence we want to have. And the last one is stay open to feedback. So accept constructive criticism, continuously strive to improve, and show that learning and evolving are lifelong processes. Growth don't stop. As long as you here, Well, I don't need, growth can continue too. So let me, as long as you're here on this earthly realm, the growth don't stop. If you always want to make a better you, it don't stop. I'm learning and growing every day, and I'm open to feedback. I accept criticism and be like, okay, what can I go ahead and use to improve my life, to grow, to continue to grow? Because nobody's perfect. So be open to feedback. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up and then I'm going to chat with y'all for a little bit. Influence and influencers are interchangeable, are interchangeable, shaping everything from personal choices to cultural movements. While the potential for positive impact is intensive, it is crucial to recognize and mitigate the risks associated with influence by fostering authenticity, transparency, and critical thinking. Society can harness the power of influence to drive meaningful and sustainable progress. Influence and influencers have the potential to have positive impact on society and also recognize the risk of being associated with bad influence. Okay? So take your time. Watch who you're influencing, right? Watch who you influence and watch who you are watching as an influence, right? So that is our words for today, influence and influencers. What y'all think about that? We have to go in the chat real quick. Hey, serious? Young Riaz, I miss. Okay, let me start. I know I got info Sharon, true daughter of darkness, peace and love. Always one of the best minds out there. Let's go, always. Love you. Why, Kel? Hey, Blended Healing, peace and love, sister. Y'all make sure y'all check out my sister Blended Healing. Had a good live last night. Young Riaz, good to see you. Thank you for coming. We're live today on Daily Dose of Dee, okay? Let's see who else we have. I think I got. Oh, hey, Sirius. Good to see you, Sirius. Thank you for coming by. I haven't seen you in so long. Thank you. You've been listening to me. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, Shawanda. Hey, Milestone. Peace and love, my king. Make sure I got everybody. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. To all my people that will be watching the replay, y'all missed the live. Okay, y'all missed the live. You missed the live Daily Dose of Dee. What y'all think? I still wanted to give you something to think about on Think About Thursday. Y'all feel me? So, oh, thank you. I appreciate that you've been listening. I thank you. I hope I'm a good influence on y'all. Okay, I hope I'm a good influencer. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer because you know what? Gotta still love is hungry. Okay, and she gonna spend some time with her family and friends. Thank you. Make sure y'all sub up to the links that are being dropped. If you haven't, go ahead and hit. There's some wonderful content creators. Empress Sharon, Blended Healing, of course. Serious, I don't think you have a channel. Serious. Young Riaz, Milestone. He's a very, very good support as well. Thank you guys for supporting me. Okay, so let me see. Thank you, Blended. I appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you guys so much. So that's another reason why I'm live too, to let you know that I appreciate you guys so much. And I feel great things happen in 2025. Even though we might have obstacles and challenges, keep doing what you got to do. You feel me? Don't let nothing stop you. I could have said, you know what, I'm not going to do Daily Dose of Dee today, but I came on here and did it anyway, okay? Oh, that was bars, y'all. That was bars. But anyway, how I'm gonna end. Oh, I let me pull up my little clip for y'all. You know how I do here. I get so interactive with you guys. I gotta stay focused. Okay, let me pull this clip for y'all. to give you offer some more tips to you, okay?
Ever thought about how the company you keep influences your personal safety? It's a question that's worth pondering upon. You see, the power of influence is a force to reckon with. It's like a silent puppeteer, subtly pulling the strings, swaying our choices, shaping our lives. Now, imagine being in the company of those who bring out the worst in you, those who dabble in dangerous habits or who harbor ill intentions. They're like infectious diseases, slowly but surely spreading their negativity. It's not just about the potential for heartbreak or disappointment. There's also the very real risk of ending up in precarious situations, or worse, making harmful choices. Your personal safety isn't just about physical well-being. It's about mental and emotional health too. So be careful, be discerning. Choose wisely who you allow into your sphere of influence, because remember, the company you keep can either protect you or put you in grave danger. Consider the life-altering story of a young man named Alex. Once a beacon of promise, his future was as bright as a supernova. Alas, his light dimmed when he fell into the clutches of a dangerous crowd. These were not friends, but shadows that cloaked his potential and led him down a treacherous path. A path that introduced him to the cruel world of drugs, a world that consumed his spirit and distorted his reality. In this altered state, he encountered the Zozo demon, a force so malevolent it feeds off despair and discord. Under its influence, Alex's actions became erratic, his choices destructive. His life spiraled into an abyss of chaos, his dreams crushed under the weight of his decisions. His once radiant future now looked as bleak as a moonless night. Alex's life took a tragic turn because of his bad company, a cautionary tale for us all. Now imagine a different outcome for Alex. What if he had been more careful with his company? Our lives are like a ship sailing on the sea of destiny, and the people we surround ourselves with are the winds that guide our journey. It's crucial to be vigilant about the company we keep. Imagine if Alex had chosen to sever ties with those who led him astray, those who introduced him to the shadowy world of drugs and deceit. Think about the power of positive, supportive relationships, the kind that lift you up, inspire you, and encourage you to be your best self. Picture Alex surrounded by such positivity. How different his story could have been. In these challenging times, it's also essential to reconnect with your faith, to seek strength and guidance from a higher power. It's a beacon of light in the darkest of storms, a compass guiding us to safety. Be vigilant about the company you keep. Reconnect with your faith. Remember, safety and strength lie in wise choices and steadfast faith. Ever thought about how
Okay, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me see what y'all saying. Sharon, yes, yes, it's a great topic, one that definitely needs more serious thought. So I agree. We are influencers, whether we want to be or not. Correct. I agree with you. Y'all think about it, because you know why it's Think About It Thursday, okay? So this is something to think about. As always, my show is hosted by the network. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. We did a pre-show of something coming soon, yes, night. So go hit that notification button, go subscribe so you can see what we have coming up over there. Any content creator, please, if you want to have an interview and be on the network to promote your channel or anything you're doing, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe over here on YouTube. Hit that notification button so you don't miss an episode of Daily Dose of Dee or anything that's happening at the Love Palace. Go ahead and Instagram and follow me on TikTok as well. And guess what, y'all? That is free 99. You know, we're not asking for nothing. When content creators ask y'all to hit that like button, it's free, y'all. It's free. Hey, so Arma. Thank you for coming and showing your support. I appreciate you. I'm live today. So happy Thursday. Think About It Thursday. I hope I gave y'all something to think about on Think About It Thursday. Are you an influencer or an influence, or is it good or bad? The choice is yours. So let me go ahead and close this out by saying, I hope that I display a good influence and be a good influencer to you because Goddess Dee of Love loves you. And to all those negative, bad influences and bad influencers, I'm going to give y'all an extra hug and hopefully that'll influence you to be great. Once again, this is Daily Dose of Dee. Think About It Thursday live. We was live, y'all. I am your host, aka Goddess Dee of Love. Peace and love to everyone. See you real soon. Have a good Thursday evening. See you real soon.